Hello, this is Stolan from Robin Hood, leader of Robin Hood. I'm here to talk about our last war, which this time actually was a win after two losses in a row, and it was a huge win. We didn't just win; we actually got 44 out of 45 stars possible, and a total destruction of yeah, you can see it here, almost 98%. What you can see here is the attack and the defense from us. 0-3 did a good defense against number 7, one above him in the war. These two, this was from below, and this defense was from the mirror. But good defense there. After a failed attempt at me from number 1, he loses I guess, the belief in him getting any star on King Yodi, and he decided not to use the second attack. Let's start with this defense here from Stolan. What you can see here is how important funnel is. Normally people are like, okay, you can see he spreads it out, the tanks out really good, have the damage behind. What he fails is the funnel, and funnel is that you need to have a path for your troop to go. He wants the Welks to go inside to get that town hall, but as you can see here, he haven't cleared the sides, and the Welks go to the wrong side, and already here the attack is lost. And as we can see, when I fast forward, he does clear a lot of this, he does get a lot of percentages, but he doesn't get the town hall. He only get that 1 star, which is a huge defense. This is an anti 3-star layout. The risk is that when they go into the center, it is actually more 1 or 3-star. Not so often it is going to be 2-star, but this time it worked. It was a 1-star. He didn't believe in himself. He didn't attack King Yodi. Now I want to show how strong this war was. You can see 3-star, 3-star, all to the top. The only one who didn't 3-star was number 1, and here we even got 65% from King Yodi. He has a huge war, King Yodi, and as you can see here with his attack, he actually managed to get a 3-star attack in versus this Town Hall 10. I know this Inferno Tower is only level 2, but it's still a huge attack. As you can see from King Yodi, he uses this normal tactic with bring in the golems, bring in the tanks. He has 3 tanks, lots of tanks. The Welks behind. This is a fresh attack. There is no scouting on it, so he didn't knew what the CC was. He brings in the queen. He brings it in the pain. As you can see, he also saves some wizards, so he can bring them when the golems is deep enough in, so that he know they won't get killed. You can see he drops them down here when these cannons focus on the golems, so he can bring them in safe and they can do the damage they want. Now it's just, I will fast forward this a bit, and you can see how he managed to do this. He saves 2 more wizards. I think this actually was a 2-star attempt, but he did manage to switch it from a 2-star to a full blooded 3-star hit with his queen. Not so much health left, but that's the key of a great attack, to get everything out of your heroes. Now I want to show Stolan, who attacks 1 below the mirror, so, and not just 1 below. This is actually also a town level below, so this should be an easy 3-star. The funny thing about this attack is it's actually pretty rare to see air attacks nowadays. In comes the golem. It is done, bang. You can see it. The queen, the king. The quest here is to take out the CC, to take down the air defense, and to take out the queen. Then there's use 2 lightning here to take out the other air defense. Hound from the bottom with a rage. 2 hounds from the top will come soon. There you can see, and then all this actually was, it was, would there be a time problem? because there might will come a time problem when you hit with this. Is there enough cleanup troops, 2 baby dragons, 3 minions? What I found out after I made this attack, because I'm stolen, it was that I shouldn't have brought 2 baby dragons. I should have brought 5 more minions instead of one of the 2 baby dragons. But I did manage to get it. It wasn't a time problem. There was like 20 seconds left, 25 seconds left. I have minions for the corners, so it did ended up with a 3-star. But the funny thing was, this was an air attack. My second attack on number 4 was a normal golem bulk attack with a. It didn't even take 1.5 minutes. Then I got the 3-star. But this was a different one. And the last hit I want to show is from Owen, because a lot of these hits is really great. But what is really impressive here is he attacked 2 above his mirror. That was because Owen saved his attack for late in the war, and all from 15 to 7 was already 3-star. He did have a scout attack like I had on number 3, but it's still impressive that he can take a target above his own number. What you can see here is he uses a giant, lure out the clan castle troops. He know how many there is. He has brought the wizards for that. He doesn't use too many wizards, and like King Yodi, he does save some wizards for when the golem is deep enough in, so that he can get that sweet 3-star, because there is more damage. You bring the Pega and the golem's alive, he's still alive, and the wizards can take this out easily. Sadly, the golem goes this way and the queen gets attacked, but he did manage to save it with the queen ability. Also, he uses Pega, which is incredibly strong if it gets into the center with a rage like he did in this attack. I hope you have enjoyed this little story about our first win. In some days it was really good, and this was also practice for when we have our huge war this weekend, where it is going to be 14 or even 45 versus 45. So it will definitely be the biggest war we have ever had in this clan. So I'm just going to leave it with that, and peace out.